Hi, I'm Mike with the Sioux Finish Ski Club, and I'm here to help you pick out skis and gear for the upcoming season. So looking at skis now, so with skate skis, so on my side here, so skate skis would be 10 to about 20 centimeters above a adult skier's height. Classic ski would be roughly 20 to about 30 centimeters over the skier's height, standing upright in ski boots or shoes. And then looking at the wax bench here, so on that basis, so with the skate ski, then the actual full length from tip to tail is wax. This is all glide wax, and you'd wax it periodically with either paraffin wax or or liquid wax and cork it. So full length is glide wax. Looking next at the classic skis, so I've used some painter's tape to showcase your grip zone. So this center third of the ski between the tape here is your grip zone. So this is where you make contact with the snow with your grip wax in the center of the ski. And similarly to the skate ski, so the tip and the tail, the top third, the bottom third of the classic ski is with glide wax. So that's a setup here with waxable skis. Moving next onto skin skis. So skin skis have been around the last 5-10 years. So they have a mohair type base here, which is the grip of your ski against the snow. And the tips and tails of the skin ski still require glide wax. And so on that basis, if we look at a scale ski, so scale skis have been around a long time. They've got a fish scale texture that's in the central grip zone of the ski, so running in the center part of the ski, and the tip and tail above and then below the grip zone is your glide zone. So on that basis, you wouldn't need any grip wax in the center, but you would still put on some glide wax periodically on the tip and the tail of a scale ski. And with kid skis, then kid skis, when they start out, would be typically their height, and as they progress in ability and strength, and they would get skis similar to an adult as well. Sometimes parents buy a stiffer, longer ski for their child, trying to get a little more mileage out of the ski, but with the actual buyback program, it's great in terms of getting the perfect fit for your skier's ability and weight each season, and then you can turn over the ski as your child progresses and grows as a skier. The most important factor in cross-country skis is the weight of the skier on the skis for a proper fit. So I know we're not on snow right now, but let's use our creative visualization here to make the point. So I'm now on the skis, and then when we talk about camber, that's the bend in the skis, which is then closed as your weight is on the ski, and then with the weight being closed, that's your grip zone in the middle, which is then in contact with the snow. Then in classic, then it gives you the grip in the center part, and in skate, then it actually closes the ski, so you get a good forceful push off with your inside edge with the skate technique. Now carving off ski poles. So first off on the classic side, so a classic pole, for the length of the pole, if you're standing upright, then the pole strap, the top of the strap would be coming right to your shoulder bone. That's the most common fitting, versus a skate pole, which is longer by about 10 centimeters, and that would come roughly to your lip, or just below your nose. So that's my measure right there. So skate 10 centimeters longer than the classic. Next on to ski boots. So first we'll talk about classic boots. So with classic boots, the key features are that there's a soft cover over the ankles, so there's full ankle movement. Also, when you fit the boot, then it's a comfortable toe box, and the heel cup shouldn't be lifting up the back. So it should be a comfortable kind of a running shoe type of a feel to the boot, whether it be classic or skate. Looking next at a skate boot, so the difference on a skate boot is that it's got a rigid plastic or carbon cuff over the ankle, so it gives you that added ankle rigidity for the skating technique as you're pushing off the inside edge of the ski. So that's the key defining part of a skate boot. If we flip over the boots and look at the soles here, so on my on the side here, we've got the SNS sole, and correspondingly the binding. So it's just got the actual deep groove in the center. So this is the SNS, and it might have one pin or two pins based on the type of boot that you get. Next on to the NNN. So the defining part of the NNN system is that has two sort of lines or ridges going down the actual full length of the boot here. So that's the separation between NNN and the SNS. So one final comment would be that for most people starting out with cross-country skiing, the classic technique, classic skis would be the best starting point for the majority of people versus skate. The person who might consider skate first might be someone who wants a higher aerobic workout, is generally in very good shape, and perhaps a former hockey player. They might consider skate first, but most people would go for classic skis, classic technique first, and then do overall transition over to skate after that, if they want to do both techniques. In terms of what I find is that classic skiing is great early in the season when it's nice powder snow, and then as you get more into the spring, crustier snow, softer snow, then skate technique might be preferred if you're doing both techniques. But certainly check out your local ski shops. They got great personnel, great fitting capacity, and let's get skiing.